Hi guys, and a really warm welcome back to Liz Plans. Today I am going to be doing a slightly different form of plan with me in that I am going to be planning my monthly view specifically for next month, October. And to do this I have purchased this really beautiful kit from Elibeth Designs UK in these absolutely gorgeous monthly colours with this beautiful green as well. And I know from having looked at other people's channels and pictures online that there can be quite a variation in how people plan or use this monthly view. Personally, I find this really useful and important in working out what I'm doing throughout a month because, as I've mentioned before, I work shift work, so it can be very variable what I'm working throughout a week. So having everything laid out in my monthly view means that if someone says to me, "Oh, are you free on this day?" or "What are you doing in this week?" I can kind of plan out what I am doing. So I'm just going to go through with you what I usually do to plan. I don't always buy a specific kit in order to decorate my monthly view, but I do always buy these monthly view strips from Elibeth Designs UK. They just come in little sort of rounded edge markers, and I use one of these on every day of the month to plan out when my shifts are and when my days off are. This month I just really loved the prints and the beautiful colours that came in this monthly kit, so I thought I would have a go at using a full monthly kit to plan out the month. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I think, is put these headers across the top here with October on them. So they should just fit across in these boxes. And then there's two different styles of washi on this, which I believe you could do what you like with. I know that in the new planners, the top section here is a slightly different size. So the great thing about this kit is that you could vary sort of what size this top section is according to how you put these strips down. So I'm going to pop these top strips down, and then I think as well as that, I am going to pop these green strips just below over where the days of the weeks go, because I think this may well partially cover, yeah it does, where the days are, so I don't want that kind of incongruous look on the planner. So I will do that and then I will get back to you. Okay, so that is those down there, and then the other thing that this kit comes with, which I didn't show you before, is these sort of transparent days of the week, and this also comes with little tiny date dots here as well. So I believe that the idea is that you could, if you wanted to, redo where this planner starts from, because I know that it bothers some people that it starts on a Sunday, so that the weekend is split over the ends of the weeks. But I have kind of got used to that, to be honest with you, so I am going to let the planner just conform to the standard dates that are already on here. I have, however, got a bit of an idea of how I do want to use these date dots as an alternative, so I will just put the days of the weeks down next. Okay, so there are all of my days of the week down, and although I don't like to change the days of the week, something that I do like to do is just put a line of a different colour down the sides of Saturday and Sunday here, just to mark that they are the weekend. So I've just got my Sattler Triplus fine liner pens, and I do actually have a brown in this kit, so I am just going to use this brown pen to line, as I say, down the sides of the weekend with a ruler. So hopefully I can get this straight. It's not always the easiest thing I find to do. As you can see, I just kind of feel that that forms the week in the middle a bit, and then you can see where the weekends are. Now, this kit also comes with something that I don't normally use, which is it's got some check boxes down the side, and I do like to use this goals section to write general things for the month, but maybe not as many as there are here. So I'm going to pop these down and then I can maybe have a think as the month goes by as to what I would put in these, and it may be that I can start to use this section a bit more effectively, because I do kind of feel sometimes that I'm not really using it very well. So let's see how we go. And I'm presuming, although I might be wrong, that these will cover the goals section as well. So let's have a little look and see, or the goals header rather. There we are. So those are the checklists down at the side here. And the other thing I noticed is that there are these lovely icons here. So as well as using these in the spread, you could put some of these down on some of these dots here to mark off certain things, which might be quite useful. There are also these little square markers, which you could, if you trimmed slightly, put them at the top to kind of make headers for the boxes, which might be quite nice as well. So I think this kit could be quite multi-purpose if you wanted it to be, so that's really nice. So the next thing that I am going to do, I think, is put down my shifts. So what I tend to do is pick these always come in two colours, so I pick one colour to use for when I'm working and one colour to use for when I am off. And then depending on what shift I am working, I try and put the marker either higher or lower in the day, so I can get a vague sense of the pattern of what I'm working. So what I will do is log into my shift pattern app, and I will put all of that down. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, this is just a way of me being able to get a bit of a visual look at what is going on throughout a month for me. And I find this a really useful way to be able to see what I'm doing really quickly. Once I got my eye in on this, I found it quite easy to understand. So those are all of my markers down. And then the other thing that I think I'm going to do, there is just a little bit of decoration, some decorative boxes on this kit. So I am going to use these to decorate, I think, this sort of more dead space up here, because the month does start on a Saturday. So obviously these shifts here are, or these days here are from the previous month, from September. So let's pop some of these boxes and fun things down just to decorate a bit. There we are. I think that looks really sweet. Okay then, so that is that little bit of decoration done. And then the other thing, as I said, this came with these, which I think are supposed to be date covers, but what I'm actually going to use them for, as you can see here, I have got a week off in October. So what I'm going to do is use these as kind of like a countdown until my holiday. So I'm going to start here with 1 and then just run the numbers backwards. There we go, and I've just continued them on into the end of September as well, just because I don't want to put them on the actual page because I don't think they'll coordinate with the September colours. But I think that's just a nice way to be able to count down, to look, you know, when I'm doing my shifts and think, oh, well, you know, only however many days more to go until my annual leave. So I think that's a really nice way to use those dots. And then The other thing that I like to do is mark down certain things that I know are going to happen either every month or things that I know are going to happen ahead of time. So the first thing that I'm going to put down is my recycling, because my general rubbish is collected every week, but my recycling bins are only collected every other week. So it's quite useful when I'm looking at what's going to happen to know whether I need to remember to put my recycling out or not. So we'll do that. And I'm just going to use these really cute mini icon recycling bins, and I absolutely love Ellie Beth Designs or any mini icons. I just think they're really cute, they're really versatile, and I will likely use these in my weekly spreads as well, because I just think they're absolutely fantastic. I think they're really great. The other thing I can add from this is the payday sticker on the 26th. That'll be exciting. Everyone loves a payday. And okay, so I'm also going to pop one of these dots down on the 28th because I need to take my cat to the vets for his annual checkup. So I will pop that one there. And then I need to go for my annual checkup with the dentist. So I am just going to put this dot here, just here, just to remind me that I need to book that. So hopefully then I will, when I'm looking at this month, have a look at that and go, oh yeah, I need to get that all booked up. And then I think the final thing that I'm going to do is, it seems a shame to waste this beautiful leaf washi that came with the pack. So I am just going to pop this, I think, along the bottom here. And that went down remarkably straight. I'm quite proud of myself there. So yeah, let's put the other one down. So I think that is everything that I can pre-plan on this spread at the moment. And this is pretty much what a month looks like before I actually get into it in the way of pre-planning. And then what I can do, as I know that I'm doing certain things or meeting certain people, I can update my monthly view and sort of see what I'm doing throughout the month. And I always try and use a monthly coloured pen, so I'll probably continue to use the brown for October, just to make everything a bit more colour coordinated, because I really like that. And I find this a really useful way, because I only plan on my weekly spreads sort of the week before, to keep an eye on what I'm doing throughout the month. So I can flip to, say, the 17th, if I'm going to be planning this week, I can have a look and go, right, what am I doing this week, and make sure that I'm not missing anything. It just helps to keep me a bit more organised. So I hope that you have found this useful. If you aren't using a monthly spread, then maybe this has given you some ideas. If you do already use your monthly spread, I would love to know how you use it, or if you have any other suggestions of ways that I can utilise this monthly view even more. Feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. I would love it as well if you have enjoyed this video, if you would give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, you can always subscribe to be kept up to date with when I make more videos. But for the moment, that is everything. I will see you soon for more Plan With Me's and planner related fun. And as always, you can always check me out on Instagram in between times to see how things are going in the world of Liz's planner. But for the moment, that is everything. I hope you are having a lovely week wherever you are, and I will see you soon. Bye.